Today, we have something truly exciting for you. We'll be counting down the top 10 luxury cars of 2023. Get ready to buckle up and join us on this thrilling ride. Number 10. Mercedes-AMG S65L Luxury Cars. The top-of-the-line performance version of the Mercedes S-Class limousine luxury sedan hasn't seen much mechanical change in more than a decade. You could argue that this car hasn't needed to because of its monstrous twin-turbocharged petrol V12, which generates 621 horsepower and 738 pound-feet of torque. It is an engine that can accelerate a 2.25-ton, 5.3-meter-long rear-driven limousine from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 4.2 seconds. Keep in mind that this is before the vehicle has truly settled down, found its feet, and started moving. The S65 receives a mention at the bottom of our super luxury class rankings since it is still an unwaveringly comfortable and refined luxury vehicle. It provides onboard comfort unmatched by anything else with comparable performance. Number 9. Rolls-RoyceDawn. Super luxury 4-seat convertibles are an extremely uncommon class of vehicle. While Bentley has its Continental GTC and Mercedes has an open-top 4-seat S-Class, Bentley formerly had the Azure drop-top. However, throughout the past 10 years, Rolls-Royce has occasionally provided its model lineup with more than one 4-seater super cabriolet. The Dawn, the current generation Phantom's convertible equivalent from the smaller Ghost/Wraith model tier, hasn't yet appeared, but it's still very much a part of Goodwood's model lineup. When this vehicle was introduced in 2016, the business referred to it in uncharacteristically racial terms, calling it the sexiest Rolls-Royce ever built. Number 8. Range Rover SV Autobiography. The long wheelbase, top tier since the early days of the renowned SUV upon which it is based, Range Rover has advanced significantly as a luxury vehicle. The current SV Autobiography is a car that is fully 5.2 meters long and weighs 2.6 tons at its heaviest. It is hand-finished by Land Rover at its Special Operations Base in Coventry. It was designed to fully capitalize on the nascent market for extremely costly SUVs and the great admiration some people have for the Range Rover brand, and it succeeds in doing so admirably. Offering a choice of a petrol V8, a diesel V8, or a 4-cylinder petrol plug-in hybrid powertrain, the SV Autobiography is a strict 4-seater with lounge rear chairs, around each of which you can arrange a fold-out aluminum tray table, while a sliding panoramic sunroof contributes to the remarkable senses of light and space onboard. Number 7. Rolls-Royce Ghost. When the Rolls-Royce Ghost luxury automobiles debuted in 2009, it was the beginning of a shift that increased the company's annual production volume from a few hundred to several thousand cars. The Ghost increased access to Rolls-Royce ownership marginally but dramatically by using mechanical underpinnings that were modified from those of the BMW 7 Series. Since the next Ghost will employ the same all-aluminum Rolls-Royce-only platform as the Phantom and Cullinan, it is reasonable to assume that the management's opinion on the decision to use those BMW Group mechanicals now will be considerably different from what it originally was. Number 6. Bentley Bentayga. The evaluation process for the Autocar road test for the Bentayga was dramatic, being the first of several 100,000 pounds plus super SUVs to hit the market in 2016. We initially gave it a high rating, with a few caveats, in V12 engine form. In 2017, when Bentley introduced a 4.0-liter 429 BP turbocharged diesel V8, which was sourced from Audi and produced the same amount of torque as the 12-cylinder petrol motor, but at more convenient crank speeds, we gave it an even higher rating. Then, in 2018, Bentley stopped selling the Bentayga diesel in Europe amid growing toxicity around diesel engines, obscuring what we thought to be the final iteration of the vehicle. In the same year, a V8 petrol variant was added to the lineup. Number 5. Rolls-RoyceCullinan. In response to a substantial amount of Rolls-Royce customers' input that a more daily usable, all-surface capable, family practical model would be a very welcome way to enhance the company's showroom range, Goodwood's Marmite addition to the super luxury car market debuted in 2018. The Cullinan has received enough negative feedback about its design from all angles to cement the idea that its creator took a big chance by releasing a vehicle that some have criticized as ungainly and unattractive, and others have criticized in much less forgiving terms. However, if Rolls-Royce's market research is accurate, which a year's worth of confirmed orders suggests it will, then the collective disgust of those who wouldn't have purchased a Cullinan anyhow will suffice. Number 4. Bentley Mulsanne. In principle, it may sound alluring to ride in a limousine that is distinctively aristocratic, whose presence can be felt from far away, and whose mission is to put the interests of the passenger before those of the driver. But if you think that the reality of owning such luxurious vehicles might not appeal to you as much, rest assured that the Bentley Mulsanne belongs to the super luxury category as well. The Mulsanne is a top-tier luxury four-door that is purposefully more understated and understated in look than a particular important British limousine competition. It has a less formal atmosphere than the Rolls-Royce Phantom, and the inside has a paneled smoking area that is more reminiscent of an old gentleman's club than the ballroom with chandeliers in the Phantom. Number 3. Mercedes-Maybach S650. The S650 is the new standard bearer for Daimler's Maybach super luxury brand. It is the most expensive and unique vehicle in what may be the most widely regarded and admired limousine lineup in the world. According to outward looks, you could assume it was at least as much S-class as Maybach. This is the outcome of Daimler's strategic decision, made a few years ago, to expand the reach of the Maybach name by developing halo Maybach vehicles across some of its more conventional Mercedes passenger car lines. Number 2. Bentley Flying Spur. Initially introduced as the Continental Flying Spur in 2006, Bentley's four-door Continental Series limousine, luxury automobiles, only dropped the nomenclative prefix that links it to Cruise's current two-door GT with its most significant model update in 2014. However, it's not hard to tell that the Flying Spur is now in its third generation by looking at the prouder, more muscular appearance, which largely pulls from the most recent handsome Continental GT Coupe. Number 1. Rolls-Royce Phantom. Rolls-Royce replaced the largest and most opulent luxury vehicle in motoring in 2017, and our road testers welcomed it with a sparkling 5-star road test shortly after. Owners will adore it just as much for the ostentatious declaration of riches and status it bestows as for the unrivaled feeling of occasion you get when riding in one. Many people won't realize it, but the most recent Phantom is also a complete joy and a unique pleasure to drive. Of course, the back seats are the best place to experience the car's wonderfully comfortable and uniquely isolating ride comfort, which is unlike anything else you'll find in a vehicle. The ride is softly loping and delightfully indulgent feeling, but also supremely silent and smooth, despite Rolls-Royce's installation of the latest in quiet and smooth technology. Thank you so much for joining us on this exhilarating journey through the world of luxury cars. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Until next time, stay passionate and drive safe.